Tell me if this sounds familiar to you. You work hard, you got the result, you achieved the goal, and yet you stood up there and wondering, was that enough? Today, in this video, I'm going to explain you why this exactly happens. This happens because the most of the people try to change their life completely backward, and I am going to give you 2 steps that actually works. These steps which are rooted in the science and connected to the one of the most powerful universal laws. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Okay, let me paint a picture you might recognize. You tried to change more times than you can count. You downloaded the apps, you set the reminders, you read the books, you bought even the planner. For a few days, maybe even for a few weeks, something shifts. You feel it, the spark of momentum. And then slowly and quietly, you drift back to the old routine, back to the old thoughts, the old version of yourself. And the most painful part is it's not the habit that breaks, it's the belief, that quiet voice that says, maybe this is not just who I am. Can I tell you something? That voice is not the truth, it's the story. And here is the twist. Who is the story maker here? It's you. But pause before we go deeper. Think of your one identity you are still carrying that no longer belongs to you. Something like, I am not the kind of a person who asks for more. People like me don't get to have it all. Drop yours in the comment right now, because naming it is the first step. And if this is hitting home, like this video and subscribe. Now, let's get into the step 2. The book Atomic Habits gives you 3 layers of change. Layer 1, your outcome, what you want. Layer 2, your processes, what you do. And layer 3, the deepest, your identity, who you believe you are. Most people start from the outside. They fix the outcome, they build the process, and then they hope somehow their identity will catch up. Here is the craziest part. It never does. So let me show you what it looks like when you start from the inside. Think about a runner. The goal is not to run a marathon. The goal is to become a runner. Because you truly believe you are a runner, you do not need a motivation to train. You do not need to fight yourself out of bed. You do not need reminders. You just run. Because this is who you are. The identity drives the action, not the other way around. So here are your 2 steps. Step 1, stop asking, how do I achieve this? Start asking, who do I need to become to naturally live this? Decide that clearly and specifically, not a goal, an identity. Step 2, prove it to yourself with one small action, not a grand gesture, one moment where you show up as that person. One decision, one conversation, one choice. And here is what happens when you do this consistently. The actions stop feeling like the effort, because you are no longer fighting yourself. You are simply becoming yourself. That shifts from forcing to flowing, and that, my friend, is the magic. And here is where it connects to the law of attraction, and I want you to hear this. The universe is your mirror. It does not reflect to your wishes. It does not reflect to the vision board. It reflects exactly who you believe you are at the deepest layer, at the identity layer. You cannot manifest a life you do not believe you deserve. But when you do the inner work, when you heal the old story, shift the identity and start proving the new one, the mirror changes. And what comes back to you also changes. Become the person first, and your beautiful life will follow. Start today and watch who you become tomorrow. Bye-bye.